would you look at all this? Time to go explore it all. Hello everyone, I am Pep580. Welcome to a new episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That was a very, very long and a great first episode, don't you think? I think so. I feel refreshed after some rest, and I'm ready to go explore everything else. So, what do you guys think about, going off, exploring some other places? We can see some of these, shrines, but I think a better option for us is to come from here. So I'm gonna warp over to Jabaish. First things first, let's warp. No worries whatsoever. Now that we're over here at Jabaish, we can climb up top and move over there. Why? Because it's just a little bit closer. No other real reason behind it. It's just closer. We can try to get through here. Goodbye to you. To you. Yep, Traveler's Sword is damaged, so might as well switch over. Torch is also damaged. Won't be catching that. And goodbye to all of them. Wait, is there another one? There's another one. For some reason. Okay. We're full on all of these. I thought there was a little bit of a chest here, though. Well, that's what I thought. Where are they going? This is so weird. Oh, there was a head out here. Okay. A flurry rush for one of those. But no, this time for sure, right? Wait, what? Is there more? Is there really more? Oh, I think there were skeletons all around. Yeah. Okay. Can I get a critical hit? There we go. Beat all of them down. Uh-oh. Too many. That's it. They're all done. However, we still have some stuff to take care of. Alright. Big group of keys. Dead. Why am I doing this? Well, it's a good idea to just grab a lot of materials throughout. Whenever you see enemies and you think that you can take them on, it's a good idea to just go ahead and take them all on. I do not recommend just stalling or staying behind. Yep, and that was a very good opportunity to get him. Of course, today we're gonna go all the way over and we're gonna try to get that tower that we marked at the very beginning. Definitely what we're going to try to do. Got some cliffs. We've got a volcano all the way in the back. We got another big rock. We're gonna stay clear of that one for now. We can always come back later. And yes, by the way, that does mean that this is a stone Talus, but you can stay clear off of the Talus and not fight him for now. That's just what I want to do, not fight the Talus. We can just move. That's fine, right? We'll come back at some point, don't worry about it. We're gonna defeat all the bosses, and we're gonna get all the Korok Seeds. There's a few Korok Seeds, there's a few Korok Seeds around me right now, but I defined that it was just a little bit better for me to not go for those ones at first. Hey, hello. Chews die in only one hit too. And they leave a choo-choo jelly, a gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's unusable in unusable in this state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form, either into electric chew jelly or yellow chew jelly, or either fire or ice chew jelly. So, hey, this is a place. Before going down there to the shrine, there's a couple of Korok Seeds behind the shrine. One should be around here. There's a restless cricket over there. And I know I let a few of them escape before, so Got it. Restless Cricket. A very energetic cricket. Cook it with monster parts to create a stamina recovery elixir. Yes. Will be useful. So let's try to get that other one. Did he? Okay. I hadn't seen where it went. Alright, that's the one. And that's the one. If you come all the way to the back over here, you see this rock. You see this rock and we're gonna push it down. Push it down the slope. And when it goes inside of the hole by playing golf, we have obtained yet another Korok Seed. There we go. Got a Korok Seed. Nice. And if we go through the shoreline, oh, we can find some more bugs to grab. A warm darner. This dragonfly has a special organ that causes it to sweat profusely. Cook it with monster parts for an elixir that will raise your core temperature so you can resist the cold. As you can see, you have multiple options to cook the same type of elixir. Go. Maybe a little bit further, or we can always Cryonis. How about over here? Let's see if that helps. There's plenty of rocks over here, and the point is to throw one rock into the center of that. Okay, that was a little bit too far. How about I put Cryonis over here? I think that's pretty much the exact same spot that it was before. Come on, come on. Oh. Well, we got it. So that counts for something now, doesn't it? We found him. We got yet another Korok Seed. We're all the way over to number 20 now. Huh. That's good. Oh, come on, Currents. Come on, Currents. This is not good. Come on. There we go. On this side. We can walk on this side. It's not slippery enough for us not to be able to. And welcome to the Bosh Shrine. Here we go. This is our first stop for today. In we go. Bosh inside. The wind guides you. This is another simple one, really. So let's jump in and get our first treasure chest already. Ha! Hello, and thank you for a neighbor. Good. And now let's see, over here, is there anything else? Is there any other? I think there is another one, another treasure chest. Jumping. Hop, there we go. And we can go over there, but if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, there's another treasure chest over here. You just gotta make it all the way to the end. And then from over here. Got it. And the treasure chest has a Soldier's Claymore, which is 20 attack. Of course we're gonna want that, so which weapons do we have? I don't want to abandon the torch, really. Let's leave the Traveler's Sword, it's gonna break anyways. I know I'm not getting the critical hit out of them, but to be 100% honest, it's just better if we take advantage of what we have, or what we can get, instead of clinging to things just because they can give us one good hit. If they're already badly damaged, I suggest either throw it at an enemy if you're fighting, or just get rid of it if you're not. Let's check. We have all the chests, and let's get our reward. There we go. There we go. And so we get yet another Spirit Orb. That's the first out of the next group. And our health is back. Alright. And now that we're out of the shrine, there's a big flagpole right in front of us. It's sort of tantalizing. What do you say on the East Post ruins? Climb it. Oh, excuse me, game. I didn't know I was not allowed. Thank you. We can try to climb this. Oh, by going all the way up to the top. What do you think we're gonna find all the way over to the top? There's still a lot of different ways to find Korok Seeds that we've yet to find. This is one of them. Climbing all the way to the top of a very tall structure. We kind of did that at the Temple of Time, but it was a big building, so poles are also in the contingency. They also qualify. Can we actually make it? I'm not 100% sure. I know we have this though, so I'm gonna eat it, get some stamina back. We actually did make it. I wasn't 100% confident, but we can make it. With the upgrades that we got for our stamina wheel, just easy as pie. There's nothing else of note that I want to get right now, so let's use our momentum to cross the bridge over here. This is the Proxim Bridge. And below the Proxim Bridge, there is a rock. If you grab this rock, congratulations, you just found another Korok. We found him! Bye-bye. Still got a hit on him. Alright, and we can see a small little enemy camp, but there is a treasure chest over there. Let's try to make our way over. Remember that you can only have 3 Cryonis stones at the same time. And there's a new type of enemy over there. That is a blue Bokoblin. They might be able to spawn us, so time for quick decision making. Oh, they saw me. Alright, you're done. 2, 3. Can I please throw you away? No? There, come on. If we can get him into the water, there we go. It broke, but he's down. And we can grab his spiked Boko Club, which has a 12 attack. Way better than the regular Boko Club, which only has 4. A reinforced Bokoblin Club, make to maximize damage. Did a sharpened bones, jabbed into it, make it a brutal weapon. And we also have a spiked Boko Shield, which is a reinforced, slightly stronger word and reinforced with animal bones. We can't grab it. But we can leave the one that we can't. We're swimming. So let me climb up on top of this. The monster parts are definitely gonna go away though. Oh, or maybe not. Okay, let's drop the shield here, recover our stamina. I kind of didn't really want to die right there, but thank you for everything, I suppose. There we go, Bokoblin Fangs and Bokoblin Horns, and we really do not need to do anything else for those. We could use a pot to cook right now though. So, time for us to come up here and start running to regain stamina. I say running, but it's more like fast walking. I don't have... the best we can use right now is the rusty broadsword. That's good. I don't want the torch to die out, so we can keep it for a while. Just let me... none of them had them. I wanted arrows, but okay. We got a throwing spear over here. We still can't grab them, and as you can see, it's the exact same as we have, so the attack is 6. It's not better than anything else that we have, but we do have 2 rusty broadswords, so I can get rid of this one and grab the throwing spear. It does deal more damage whenever you throw it, so we're gonna be sure to use that to our advantage at some point. Anyways, okay, a stamina elixir, we could definitely use some of that. Let's do it like this. Cooking! There we go. Even if it's just a little bit, it will help us in case that we run out of stamina at the very last moment. And, stealth rush, let's do a speed one. Speed and a few of these. 1 rush room. I think this is actually going to be bad because it wasn't a critter, so this is dubious food. It's too gross to even look at. A bizarre smell issues forth from his heap. Eating it won't hurt you, though, probably. And there you go, that's a demonstration of what happens when you mix up ingredients. Instead of getting something with a positive, like, attribute in and of itself, you get dubious food. Hello? It's a rock! Yeah, haha, we found him! Bye-bye. And on this side, we got one of these and a goat. Come on. There we go. Goodbye, goat. Give me meat. I kind of just wanted the meat. Whenever you see some of these piles, using sledgehammers is very useful, and you will get all of the minerals in just one go. So do your best to grab them whenever you see them. That's why we want iron sledgehammers apart from finding stone taluses. And we got rock salt, which is actually very, very good for cooking. Alright, now look at this. Another one of these puzzles. No, excuse me. That's the opposite button. Thank you very much. Do this and put it on the hole. Excuse me. Can you hold? Thank you. And that's the time for another Korok Seed. Found him. 24. We're doing great on that. Oh, look at all these arrows that washed up over here and a sneaky river snail. I didn't read the description, but hey. Hello? Can I? Please. Thank you. Got another chew jelly. There's more arrows over here. These are all the arrows that the Bokoblins were shooting at us, so it was still worth it to come over here and grab them. Alright, we got all these, so it's time for us to climb back up and get back on the road. That tower is not going to activate itself. Well, they sprouted out of the ground by themselves, but they're not going to activate themselves, I think. I think the point is very well understood. Is it? Hopefully it is. Alright. Oh, restless cricket. Crap. Restless crickets. We want as many of them as possible, too. Not just for cooking, but there will be a time in which we need to collect a lot of resources, so might as well do our best to do that now. That one's done. And we got a raw bird drumstick. Remember, we're gathering resources for our survival, so nothing is wasted as long as you get the resources. It's better to get them. Alright, I'm debating on whether or not I should go down there. I think we shouldn't. Yeah, I think we shouldn't. Let me just, However, there should be another Korok Seed that we can get over here before getting on the marsh area. Or rather, above the marsh area. Somewhere around there. Or maybe, is it? I think it was just the cliff that I was looking at. Okay, cool. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It's all fine, we're all doing good. Look at the birds. Listen to the bugs. Be one with the wilderness. And, yeah, we should be able to get stuff from here. Hello? Whenever you approach one of these, something will appear. It can either be nuts, or it can be something else. Like balloons. These balloons have a specific pattern. Do your best to recognize the pattern and break them all, because when you do, you will get yet another Korok Seed. Number 25. Got it. Alright. Good, good, good. Time to follow up. I shouldn't really be using this shield right now, though. Let's use this one. We can just surf on it. It's badly damaged anyways. Well, it is now. There should be something else to do somewhere around here. Another one of those seeds. Oh, there it is. Oh, by the way, if you ever see little tree stumps like these and you think that you can actually use them, well, yes. It will take a little bit with low-powered swords, but, for example, you can actually get them to cut off and then transform them into wood. However, if you think that you're using up a lot of your weapons, you can also bomb them, and that will yield the exact same results. Breaking them and then giving you, well, wood. And as I said before, grabbing wood is something that we really want to do right now. Hey, we found some blue nightshades, a plant that grows in quieter areas of Hyrule. At night, it gives off a soft glow. Cook with it to increase your stealth. Stealth increasing, and there's a flower. There's a flower. There's the plant. Next step, over here, and last step over there, on top of the stump. Gigantic trees here, man. Hello to another Korok Seed. Yup. Alright, we got that one. There is another one that we can get right here on top of the marsh area. If I'm not mistaken, it should be around this section. Oh. A little bit of a steep slope rather than a hill. Don't know, nor do I think that it's right here. It should be a little bit more, a little higher. I'm gonna look around for a moment. Is it over there? I don't think that's the one, but we can check it. Can I stasis this? 1, 2, 3. Boom. No, this is a treasure chest. Well, we're already here, so might as well grab it. It's a purple rupee! Our first bit of money! we are finally in the market. Well, that was worth it. Just getting that was worth it. So, cool. Let's climb back up. Don't really want to go into the marsh yet. Oh, time for up. Time for up. Okay, cool. Was it on top all the time? Maybe. Was it? Was it all the way over to the... Yes! Here it is. Oh, I missed the lizard. I didn't run fast enough. Okay. So as you can see, we got 3 trees that look exactly the same except for the fact that this one right here has a ton of apples. These ones have only 1. So let's try to get them into equal terms. That way we can also reap the rewards. Give me this apple. And if you think that you're gonna mess up and grab a different apple, you can always shoot it down with an arrow. And by getting them all into the equal shape, we get yet another Korok Seed. That's number 27. We're doing awesome. Alright, let's grab the apples now. We can grab all of them and no problems will be had. The Korok will stay there. We've already found him. And he already gave us a seed. That sounds so weird. That sounds so bad, man. Alright, time to head down, I suppose. I didn't really go into the specifics, but whenever you're falling down, if you draw out your bow, you're going to go into slow motion. That will consume a lot of stamina, but it will allow you to aim your shots a lot more. Like that. I'm sorry though, but we got some raw prime meat, which is better than regular, meat. That will allow us to recover more health. If you can help not use your weapons by pushing some of these in, like that, instead of using weapons with stasis, it will help you out conserve your weapons. So, there we go. There's another Korok Seed. And there should be another one by the middle point over there. However, there's another enemy camp, and there are things that we can do with explosives. So, here's a practical use for the fire arrows that we got before. We also have some bomb arrows, but I want to save those for later. If you do that, let everyone explode. They still don't know where we're at, so they're gonna run away in fear. Now that he saw us, how about a 10 damage? He dropped his weapon. We got a soldier's broadsword, and now he's drowning. Drowning in the river. And we defeated all of them, so there we go. Alright, let's try to get over there. Grab our stuff, and maybe a few fish in the way as well. Bokoblin horn. We got a mighty carp. This freshwater fish lives alongside its less mighty carp ilk. A compound in its liver promotes muscle growth. Dishes cooked with it will temporarily increase your attack power. So yeah, different types of fish also have different uses. As I said before, if you want to fish, there's multiple ways to fish. You can just try to get all the way up to the fish, or you can explode them. That will definitely kill a fish. Getting hit by a bomb. We got a mighty carp over here, and an armored carp. Calcium deposits in the scales of this ancient fish make them as hard as armor. Cooking it into a dish will fortify your bones, temporarily increasing your defense. So there you go. There's different types of fish, and there was a pot over there, and we can get a few dishes with the fish that we just caught. So all of that just burnt down. Let's try to cook before opening up that. We have some meat, and we have some fish. Let's try with a mighty carp, and this is regular raw meat. Let's try this. Cook them both at the same time. The raw meat regularly usually shouldn't give any other boosts, and whenever you cook something that gives a boost with something that doesn't, you get a very good thing. Mighty Meat and Seafood Dry grants a low-level attack power boost, a filling dish made by cooking fresh seafood and meat together. Alright, how about we cook some fruit with the armored carp. Like that. Cook it. I like the cooking thing. Nice. The Tough Fish Skewer grants a low-level defense boost, a simple dish made by cooking chunks of fresh fish on a skewer. There we go. And that's basically how you enhance everything that you do. The food. You can enhance the healing properties, you can get a lot of boosts for pretty much anything that you have. If you use fruit, then you'll just get better boosts. And recover health while doing that. So this is a Soldier's Shield, that's a 16 on defense. So let's get rid of the one that we're using right now. Goodbye to this Boko Shield. And let's grab that Soldier's Shield. Cool. And switch it. We don't want to waste the good shields yet. We've not gotten to better opponents. I just missed a bug. Oh, that's very sad. Okay, that's fine though. Let's find some other resources to grab over here. Iron Shroom will better the defense. We already had Stamella Shrooms. Anything else that we can grab over here? I can see some more silent mushrooms. Or, yeah, silent mushroom. Hello? Look at that! Throw you, stay away from the blast, and get inside because, well, wouldn't you know. We got ore, we got a topaz, we got some amber, we got rubies, flints, we got a lot of stuff. And then we pick up this rock. Yeah, haha. We found him. That's 29. We're doing great with those. We're actually doing great with those. Alright. We're mighty close to where that is. I think there's just another couple of seeds that I want to grab before finishing off on this side of the shore and starting to cross over to the other one. Leaps and bounds to the sunset firefly, leaps and bounds to the sunset firefly, leaps and bounds to the sunset firefly. We want as many as we can get sunset firefly. I missed that one. More sunset fireflies, I want to grab them. Alright, we got a lot of them. Can I just... No, you can't just run and grab them. If they see you from afar or hear you from afar, they're just gonna run. Okay. We're all the way over to the other side of the woods. At this point, it doesn't really matter if there's enemies around or not. There's gonna be enemies popping out of the ground because it's almost nighttime. So let's just grab some wood around with our bombs. Let's grab the mushrooms growing around. These resources are gonna be pretty helpful, and there's a reason why these are on the way to your next story objective. If you're following the story along, then it's gonna be pretty helpful for you to follow all this. Grab as many resources as you can, because usually a lot of people just like to skip and get to places, and that's not the best strategy sometimes. A single swing of this giant story leaf can create a gust of wind strong enough to blow away light objects. These will sometimes fall off trees as they are chopped down. That's a Korok leaf. We can't grab any more of those for now. We will want to have at least one Korok leaf at all times with us, but for now I think we can prioritize the weapons. Sorry, I don't mean to scare anyone. I'm just getting my resources here. Who's there? It's me. Hey, you a traveler? Grab a spot by the fire if you'd like. I'm a traveling merchant. Name's Jiro. Nice to meet you. Crazy times we live in, eh? I got into the forest all on my own to get my wares. But there are far safer ways to get them, such as buying from travelers like you. So, do you happen to have anything rare you'd be interested in selling? I want to sell. Great, let's see what you got. You can sell any of your materials or even your, well, armor. If you don't want any piece of armor, like for example the old shirt or the well-worn trousers, you can sell them. I'm gonna hang on to them for now though. And you can also sell your food. Dubious food goes for 2 rupees, but food is usually a very good way of getting a lot of money. If you grab something like the seared steak, it's free money. I don't usually sell prepared food though because, well, it's better to just have it on you. And the things that sell the highest are the precious rocks, the ore. So we have Amber that sells for 30, Opal for 60, Topaz for 180, and Ruby for 210. There's also Sapphire, and there's some more precious metals. So I think we can afford to sell 1 piece of Amber for now. It's not that we really need a lot of money right now, so it's not really that interesting. So my turn. Want to buy something? I'm proud of my wares, all of them. Please look at them. We got Hardy Truffles, which is a rare mushroom, has a rich scent. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your maximum hearts. This is very valuable. Swift Carrots, that well, they will help with your movement speed. We already know Stamina Shrooms, Rock Salt, and a bundle of arrows. We do have arrows, but it would be better if we just got 1 bundle of 5 arrows for now. Deal. And we did get a lot more of that, so I will gladly take 1 Hardy Truffle. Yeah, just 1. Don't need the other one. Thank you very much. That's all that I'm gonna grab for now. I'm not gonna cook them for now. Be careful, you hear? Alright? Thank you. I'm not gonna cook them for now. I'm gonna concentrate on grabbing resources some other ways. And what I want them for now is just to have them in our inventory in case anything else happens or that we actually need to cook them later. For now, it's better that we just have the fruit. In my opinion. Alright, here they are, the enemies that come to ruin everything. This is our lowest power weapon. 1 hit will be enough to deal damage, enough to kill them. I can't get another one, so this is fine. And this is fine as well. Alright. Acorn, and okay, I think we went a little bit too far. We do want to come over here. It's before the merchant. There's that Korok Seed that is a little bit before the merchant on the road. I ran out of stamina. Should have seen it coming. I do believe, or maybe it's after? I don't know, man. It's a little bit complicated to see the map for what it is. Yes. No, it's forward. It's further in. It's a little bit hard to see the map for what it is at the moment because, well, we don't have a map. However, this is a very good fishing spot if you want to come over here and, you know, fish, quote-unquote fish, a little bit. We got some Hyrule bass. Man, music instruments, the music instrument being spelled the exact same way doesn't really help me. But here we go. Grab the treasure chest and out of it comes an opal. You know, more stuff for us to sell. However, there's more. Kill them frogs, kill the fish. If you bomb them, you can cook them. And we got a Staminoka bass. This Hyrule bass got to be the biggest fish by never getting caught until now. Its long life results in a cooked dish that will restore a lot of stamina. So if you want a really big boost in your stamina whenever you're climbing, there you go. Very nice fishing spot, and now climbing up. Oh, what about over here? There's a big mountain. There's a big pass. And there he is. Another one of these. Hello. Let's switch back to the regular arrows and identify the patterns for these. This one is a triangle. No, not a triangle. It's a different shape. Got it. This one goes there, then comes up, then comes over there. I missed both of them. I am missing. That is not... That one tricked me. That one actually tricked me. That one's coming down now, and here. There we go. As I said, good thing that we bought arrows. There we go. Bokoboy is badly damaged, but hey, we got the Korok Seed. Even if we are taking a little while longer to get through all this, I think this is the best way to enjoy the game. You're coming slowly, seeing everything, actually doing stuff in the wild. Critical hits on animals will yield immediate results. And now, recover some of your stamina. We're almost to the tower. And if you come over here, there should be... Huh, I don't see it. Hello, Hyrobass. Glad to meet you and welcome to my inventory. Alright. Is that the shore that we should be crossing through? I don't see it. There should be something else to activate a Korok Seed, but I don't see the thing to do it. I'm gonna move around a little, see if I can grab it. Oh, here it is. It's right over there. Hello there, fishies. Got some more Hyrobass. We're gonna be drowning in fish. That's not something you want. Alright, grabbed it. Hot-footed frog. Gotcha. Alright, back to flower. Back to flower. And time for Cryonis. Alright. Or time for that too. Grab it, and we don't need that one. Cool. Last but not least, making our way over here. And we got another one. There we go. Yahaha! Got the Korok Seed. That's 31. We've gotten plenty so far. Time for another bomb. For a hot-footed frog. There we go. And now... Well, there's a big structure over here that we can take advantage of. Why not do that? Whoop. This is the Dueling Peaks Tower. Welcome to it. Don't worry about the Bokoblin, the stout Bokoblin, shooting arrows at us. We're doing fine. And climbing can go a little bit faster now that we're coming from here. You'll see an enemy camp over there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be going to that enemy camp. Sorry to say. What we're going to be doing, though, is we're going to be climbing the Dueling Peaks right around the corner. It's actually right beside us right now, but we can't see it because, well, we're paying attention to something else.
Sheikah Tower activated.
And so it has been. We activated it, and there's the mountains, the Dueling Peaks. Right, we got yet another fast travel point.
Scanning area.
There we go. Give us a map. And the Sheikah stone cries. Got it? Look at how big this area is. It's ginormous.
Regional map extracted. Sheikah slate updated. Additional functionality detected.
We unlocked the Sheikah sensor for activating 2 towers. The sensor reacts when you are close to shrines that you have not yet visited. If you head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, you should be able to find the shrine.
Sheikah sensor acquired. You can enable or disable the Sheikah sensor with Y on the map screen.
There we go, and we got the sensor. Cool. For now, we can only turn it on or off, but it's also possible to upgrade it.
Sheikah sensor now operational.
Cool.
The sensor indicator has been placed near the minimap. Search for shrines by moving in the direction with the strongest signal.
That would be over there. However, we're moving towards the top of the mountain. Jump. And we want to climb up, so make sure not to use up all your stamina while flying. Jump a couple of times, and a little bit higher up, and we can run. There we go. Hello, Chew, and hello, Chew. Sometimes Choo-Choos will will die. You can kill the Choo-Choos and earn a lot more, more than just one Choo-Choo jelly. Alright, time to keep going up. If Link himself does the stand-up motion, that means that you can freely walk and no problems will be had. If he struggles, that means that he will start slipping down, so you have to keep moving forward. Eventually, he will start climbing again, so if you think that you can run somewhere, you can do that, or start running in case that you think that you can't do it, and then just stop running for a moment. Alright. Time to keep moving, is it? Well, it is, but we just found ourselves another big guy. This is Stone Talus Senior from the North Dueling Peaks. Can I not jump on top of you? Thank you, Mr. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4! And it's done! As you can see, this one was not a challenge. It's important to know how to fight the enemies, and if you already know where they are, which is basically what I'm doing this for, so that you guys know where things are, then it's not gonna be that much of a problem for you guys to plan ahead. This was the spot where we fought and defeated our second Stone Talus. Great. We didn't even have to do anything else. The sledgehammers do wonders for all this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a way to climb up a little bit more over here, but there's some trees. We want to get to them trees. Basically because there's another Korok Seed. If you see me go against a shrine, like to a different direction from a shrine, or just see me going different places in general, it's probably because I'm looking for a Korok Seed. There's an enemy camp over there. And there is more stuff to cook over here. There's a squirrel, there's bundles of wood, there's a treasure chest. If we open it up, we get another iron sledgehammer. Our inventory is full, so what do you say? Let's use... I do want the other sledgehammer. That's another 12, so let's drop the throwing spear. You served us well. There we go, iron sledgehammer. And there it is. Yep, here's where we get another Korok Seed. But before that, we got a cool Safina. This medicinal plant grows in high elevations, such as mountains in the Hebra or Gerudo regions. When cooked into a dish, it will temporarily increase your heat resistance. So it's the opposite of the peppers. Now there's an apple over there, and if you come over here, grab the apple, hold it, and put it down in front of the statue, it's taken as an offering, and the Korok will appear. Got the number 32. I want to take the apple, please and thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Sir. Do I want to go to the enemy camp? No, not really. There's no reason for us to do that. So we should, instead, climb all the way over to the top of this mountain. It's actually very easy to do from this side. You can just run up, recover some stamina, and Link will start climbing again. And just rinse and repeat. If you want the mushrooms though, that's a little bit of a different story because this part, extremely steep. If you jump here, you will be able to run now though. So, as I said, climbing is more than anything a matter of knowing how to climb. Except there's also the matter of weather. Weather is a very important thing that you have to take into account when climbing, because when it rains, it pours on your parade. You can't climb pretty much anything unless you have a lot of stamina. And right now, we really don't have it. Look at that. We got that. We're seeing it, and we're going to it. There's restless crickets. I see restless crickets. I go for restless crickets. Give me 1, give me 2, give me 3 and 4 and 5. There's 1. There's two. And that one over there, don't listen to me. Don't hear me. Don't get panicked because of me. Ah, got him. Cool. Cool. This is awesome. This is great. This is everything that we wanted. Going all the way over to the top and... Oh, wait, the one that we marked is not on this side of the mountain? Oh, no, we'll have to climb all the way over to that one. Well, yeah. Yeah, we would. But for now... Come on, climb up. There's other things to take into account. For example, if you come all the way over here to the top, there's another rock. And yahaha! We found him! That's 33. So, we can just come down here. And I can welcome you to the Venath Shrine. These are coupled shrines because of the Dueling Peaks. We got Venath, and on the other side of these mountains is gonna be the Vaneer Shrine. So this is twin memories. What do we do here? Well, each shrine has the solution for the opposite puzzle. So if you come over here and look at it like this, well, you have to memorize the way that these are set up. Or you can take a screenshot. It kind of looks like cheating, but it's not cheating. There is a feature in the game that lets you do this. We just haven't unlocked it yet. So definitely not cheating, but I don't think it's good enough to just say, oh, I'll come back for it later, and go away. Alright, for weapons, again, I think this one is fine. We can just take the spear on this one. Attack is the same, and we already have 2 iron sledgehammers, so let's just leave the one that has less use to us. Alright, so we did this one. We got the treasure, but we don't know the solution to this one, so it's time to get out. Alright, so what do we do now? Well, as you can see, there's an opportunity to climb the other side of the mountain, and the wind is blowing that way. So, we can just take the opportunity and climb up. From here to here. This one is close enough. We can make it if we jump a little. I said a little, but it really is way higher than I thought it was. We're still gonna make it though, don't worry about it. Remember what I said last episode? Climbing diagonally will help you a little bit. So let's just climb all the way to the top of that. And the next stop? There isn't one. So what do we do? What should we do? Well, we're close. We're close to getting this on that side, so we can just try to climb over on this side. Yep. I think we're gonna be good if we do it from here. Oh, not really what I had in mind, but there we go. And go around. That's it. And we get some ore in the process, so this is a very good way. Actually, this is a new one. Let's use the old one. I don't want to just get rid of the weapons little by little, all of them. So get the rubies, get the topazes, the rock salt. How many arrows do we have? We got 9, so I'm not gonna chase that one around. Ghosts usually go around and try to hit you if they notice you first. So be careful about that. I just think that it's better if you are just careful around that. Okay? Alright, from over here, we're already all the way over to the back of the mountain. And from this side, it's way easier to climb back up, you know, because there's footing. So you don't have to climb something from the same side that you get to it. Perspective also helps. Knowing that there's stuff on the other side will also help you climb a lot better and faster. Even if it means that you have to go down a little bit first. And we can make this climb. We already have an elixir just in case that we don't have enough stamina for it. This is the toughest part of the climb, I think. But if we can make it about a little bit higher than this, just past this little cliff, we're gonna be able to walk again, and we can recover some stamina, so... Almost there. Almost there. And we're good to walk. There we go. Made it. Made it to the top. There's another Korok Seed near the top of the mountain. We're gonna be getting that. Don't climb, Link. We were running. We were running right now. Alright. Fine, you can jump that one. And there we go. You can see that, and that's the shrine that we marked before, so... Before entering the area, can I get to the top? Can we get to the top? Just getting to the top. Oh man, I prepared some coffee for myself a little bit before starting this recording, and I've been taking sips of it whenever there's a load screen or something, and it's just pleasant. It's just very pleasant. It's the same effect that you have when you eat an apple whenever you're tired. Like, it's just pleasant and it gives you energy. I like that. Alright. This is the Shee Vaneer Shrine, so time to activate it, and inside of it we go. Alright, now we got twin memories on the Shee Vaneer Shrine. So of course, before doing that other thing, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna take a snapshot of the solution to this puzzle. Of course, we need the platform here though. So, jumping up, starts moving, and Link moves to the side. Alright, look at the solutions, look at it, and snapshot. Got it. Before going down, remember that there's chests hidden on the backside of the platform or the elevator shaft. So, this is an 8-fold long blade. This is 32 damage. I do not mind whatever we have to lose for this. We will take this. The weakest weapon we have is the Traveler's Claymore, so we're losing that. And we're getting the 8-fold long blade. A single-edged sword seldom seen in Hyrule. This weapon is passed down through the Sheikah tribe and has an astonishingly sharp edge, ideal for slicing. That is awesome. Look at it. 32. Alright, next up is a broadsword. Alright, and time to start putting in the solution to the other puzzle. So, I'll be back when I see it. Alright, starting off. Push this one to the second from the top. On the second column, we go for the third. And we go to the fifth. And then we skip. The third column is skipped, and the other two, you have to come grab from the second to the fourth. And the last one, you grab from the last and put it in the first. This is the combination, and this is the way to solve these two puzzles. Grabbed it, and that will open up our way to stairs! Or rather, a ladder. This isn't stairs. Why do we have the exact same name? Oh, by the way, there's only one in each one. Only one treasure chest in each one, so we've already 100%ed the chests inside the shrines. We only really needed the solutions. And so we get yet another Spirit Orb. Got it, that's number 2. Alright, we're out of the shrine, but before we do anything else, we should technically just come back. Alright. Yes, it says shrine nearby, because there is a shrine nearby, but first we're gonna come back in. And now that we're back, it's time to get the combination in. So, alright. On the first column, you go for this one. On the second column, you go for the first one from the top, and on this one, you go for the fourth. The other two, grab it from the fourth, put it on the second, and the last one, you grab it from the first and put it all the way back down on the fifth. Time to run towards the entrance, and Wait, what? 5th, 2nd, 4th, 1st. Oh, I put it on the 4th instead of the 3rd. Uh-oh. My mistake. Here we go. I'm like, why is the puzzle not solving? Why am I not? Why is it not? There we go, that's why. I made a boo-boo, I made a mistake. But we've gotten it, and so... Destroyed is the barrier. And we get yet another spirit orb. That's number 3. Alright, with that, we've gotten a lot of shrines, we've gotten a lot of Korok Seeds, but I don't think we've had enough. There's still a lot more stuff to get, and I'd like to get down the mountain from this side. However, I can also go down the mountain like this. Whoop. Open it up before. Not yet, because there is still another shrine that we can grab right below this place. The Ree Dahee Shrine. Activating the shrine and getting inside the shrine. This is the one that gets most close to the path that you're supposed to go through after getting the tower to test out the shrine detector, the Sheikah sensor. So timing is critical. Welcome to the Ree Dahee Shrine. Timing is indeed critical, but not for this one. For this one, we just get that, and it activates a platform that will come all the way over here. As you can see, this is gonna be about timing our button presses, or something of the sort. Nothing else is needed, and we can just do this. Time for you to come down. Just get it moving is more than fine. And now you can just have it moving. This will allow us to move from this platform. Down it goes. Platform moves. And now that we're all the way over here, time for the final one. This will activate that. Have to time it correctly so that it jumps. Failed miserably, so let's try it again. By the end, there we go. However, we want it to stay like this. So how do we do? You can actually use stasis on buttons if you want them to stay pressed. So let's time our button stoppage, or however you want to call it, by doing this before this platform moves, stasising it, and then jumping all the way over here. By jumping on top of this platform, you're going to be able to grab this chest, no problem. And we get the Climber's Bandana. Climb speed up. It may look like a regular bandana, but it's actually infused with ancient technology that enhances core strength to improve your climbing ability. Sounds a little bit like BS, but we don't have any headgear yet, so we can just use that. And Link now looks very elegant with his bandana. Also, are those metal? Yep, those are metal. This is another way that you can actually do that. You can keep it pressed infinitely if you do this. Yep. However, that makes it a little bit more problematic to get to the goal. Not really impossible though, it's just a little bit more problematic. But there you go. And we have finished yet another one. I did 100% the chest. That's the only chest inside of this place though. I didn't really check it for you guys, but I know it is. We got yet another spirit orb. That is number 4. And we leave. Alright, we're out of the shrine, and we're back out here. Before leaving though, I was about to warp away. There should be ore deposits behind the shrine? Or near the shrine. I know there's ore deposits nearby. Was it over here? I thought it was over here. Yes, it's nearby the shrine. Near here. Some ore deposits will glow at night. Those are luminous stone deposits. Grab me the sledgehammer. The other one, please. Some of them will not glow. Instead, just be there. Those are regular ore deposits. And there's some that will have glowing stones coming out of them. Those are rare ore deposits. It's important to know which one you are seeing because it yields different, minerals, different ore. But also because, well, it can dictate the amount of health and the difficulty that you will be facing whenever finding a stone talus. Why am I saying that to you? Well, you know how that Dueling Peaks, that other one from Dueling Peaks was, senior? Let's go find the junior. Why not go find the junior before continuing on with our journey? There's still more stuff to get on this mountain, and one of those things is a Korok Seed, but the other one is a stone talus, and I'm pretty sure you can guess where the stone talus is going to be. Namely, hello rocks. I landed right on top of him. And this is Stone Talus Jr. from Dueling Peaks. And he's gone! Got me and Amber here, and now we got a lot of stuff. We got more Amber, Ruby, and Amber yet. Got him. That was actually pretty nice, if I may do say so. And time to mark yet another Stone Talus defeated. Alright, that was cool. We're still gonna have to come back here at some point for more stuff that is below me. I don't want to stray off course too much. However, what I do want to do is move over, hello? Don't like you. Don't like you. Do not like you. Stay away. He's eyeballs? Okay. No. I came here for the Stone Talus, not for you guys. The one other Korok Seed that I do want is going through the side, almost going down. We're gonna have to climb back up a little bit in order to be able to, see it properly. Look at the speed at which we climb now. Just with a very small climbing boost from the bandana, we climb a lot faster now. Mind you, we still expend the same amount of stamina for climbing this fast. It does not reduce the amount of stamina that we're using, but it is faster, so that reduces the amount of time that we're going to be spending climbing in general. Now, if we come all the way over here, though, over to the side, there's going to be some trees down below. I think it's from this side. Yes. Yes, it is. On the trees. Oh. We got some mushrooms. Mushrooms usually grow on the sides of mountains like this. Apparently very mineral heavy, so... and from here, if I'm not remembering it wrong, you jump again. There's a stone down there. Oh, careful. Hello, stone? Yes. Got him. Yahaha. Found him. Bye-bye. And now let's return to the Ree Dahee? No. Let's return to the Venath Shrine so that we can go down the mountain the other side. Alright. Time to climb up from this side. Might be a little bit too much. So what do? We'll roll around. From here, should be good. Hopefully. At this point, it's not like the stamina we have might not be enough to get everywhere. We can try to make do with what we have. And the fact that we have the climbing bandana right now is actually gonna make it a lot easier on us. Because of the time that we spend climbing. Because spending a lot of time climbing can actually make you dread the activity. Just like this. If you're climbing a lot. Now, if we can make it just sideways, we are gonna spend a lot less stamina and we can make it soundly to a place where I can stop climbing. And we can just run off through the side of the mountain, which is basically what I wanted. Another way to get that to happen is warping to the Shee Vaneer Shrine all the way over there and coming here with the paraglider. That's just the way it is. That's just the way we do. It's just the way we do. Alright, next up, See these boulders? Try throwing them in a way that they will come slowly, and prepare stasis for this. Because if they stray off the path, you're basically gonna want to steer them on this direction. We want them to go through the center of those trees. Because if you do that... Yahaha, you found me. There's another Korok Seed. Got it! 36. Now we saw something fall down and there's a big ray of light over there, but if we do this, mark it, it's way outside the places that we can go to right now. It's way too far, so I'm gonna take the marker off. Look how much we would have to traverse right now, and we don't have the stamina to just jump. It's near our place of, near the place that we're going to, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make it soon. And this is what I was talking about. Weather is important. We now have this to worry about, so we cannot climb a lot right now. It would be a lot better if we were just able to, you know, climb down. Gliding. On our shields or whatever else. But if you come all the way from here, you're gonna be able to just skip a puzzle and be welcome to the Dahamar Shrine. There's two ways to go about this puzzle here. The first one is to use Cryonis and jump up on top of this, and the other one is to climb up the mountain and just come back down. Activated the shrine, and in the shrine we go. This time it was 5 shrines for us, but technically only 4 puzzles because one of the puzzles was doubled. Was for 2 of the shrines, so... Alright, time for us to keep on moving. This one is pretty simple. This one is for you not to forget that Cryonis exists. Because for some reason everybody forgets Cryonis. And we can make a ladder over here and grab this. Inside of the chest we have a purple rupee. Now I really wanted you to check this. Had Dahamar, we got all the chests, and Ree Dahee, we got all the chests. Just so that you guys knew that we got all the chests. So you don't have to worry about it. I know that it might not look like I know what I'm doing, but I do know what I'm doing, guys, so don't worry about it. It's fine. We're gonna be needing one there. We're gonna be needing one here. Yes, there. And the other one we're gonna be needing right around here. If you get all those 3 correctly, this will start rolling, getting there, and pushing all the way over to the hole. Once it's inside the hole, thank you for playing golf with us, and... inside of the place we go. Time for us to grab our prize, because it is... time for the barrier gone. And so we get our Spirit Orb number 5. After clearing the shrine, all the stones that were out here are going to be gone. So now we have a chance to just get out normally. No need to use Cryonis or anything else. And this here is the Dueling Peaks stable. So I think we've reached a very good spot to end off. We are now in a safe spot. We have gotten 5 shrines, and next time we can start speaking to all the people around here in the stable, and we can go looking around, you know, this place. Now that we got the map, we can find a lot more different things to do. Hopefully, even reaching our destination, Kakariko Village. That is going to be everything for today, guys. Thank you so very much for watching this. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Don't forget to punch that bell if you're doing so, and I will see you here next time for way more exploring the wilds in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.